would play 23 and manage 4 seasons in the major leagues. During his career, the 17-time All-Star won 3 World Series, all with his hometown Reds. Rose was a key figure on the Big Red Machine, which dominated the National League during the 1970s. However, the all-time MLB hitting champion was banned from baseball and made permanently ineligible for the Hall of Fame in 1989. Following accusations, he gambled on games while serving as the Reds manager. The last interview he ever did was here on KTLA just a couple of weeks ago. Rose spoke with KTLA about how hard it was to be away from the game he loved.
The ballpark's on a street called Pete Rose Way, and I am not, to this day, allowed to walk into Cincinnati Reds clubhouse. I am barred from that clubhouse as every other clubhouse in the world of baseball. I mean, that's the way you treat Al Capone or someone like that. Not a guy that gives his heart and his life to the great game of baseball.
Pete Rose, baseball legend, was 83 years old. We'll have much more on this in sports on the KTLA 5 News at 6:30.
What I'm trying to do is gather information concerning about Pete Rose. There was a interview that KTLA Los Angeles had done with Pete Rose shortly before his passage. And I'm just trying to get all the information I can from my video here. So if it sounds like it's broken up, apologize. But I'm trying to get some information necessary here. So pause again.
Sports. Now, KTLA 5 Sports Final Early Edition. Powered by your Southern California Ford dealers.
You owe it to yourself to be the best you can possibly be. Those wise words are from baseball legend Pete Rose. He lived out that motto, bringing joy and excitement to the game he loved as baseball's career hit leader. Still atop the list. Rose died today at the age of 83. Pete Rose spent 24 years in the big leagues and was a 17-time All-Star and 3-time World Series champ. He won championships with both the Cincinnati Reds and Philadelphia Phillies before becoming a manager for the Reds. He was banned for life from baseball in 1989 after an MLB investigation found that he bet on games. We spoke to Rose earlier this month in what would be his final interview.
I don't see much sense in putting me on the ballot after I die, because for a player to go into his or her Hall of Fame, it's more or less for your family and it's more or less for your fan base. I'm sorry I bet on baseball, because it's the truest statement I've ever said in my life.
Before the Shade Room could tell us who blocked who on Instagram or Twitter, before you could even block someone on your phone, the biggest blocks we saw were on the hardwood from 8-time All-Star center Dikembe Mutombo. According to the NBA, Mutombo died today of brain cancer at the age of 58 while surrounded by family. At Lakers Media Day today, LeBron James recalled his early playing days going against Mount Mutombo.
My fondest memory of Dikembe Mutombo, he fractured my face on my birthday in Cleveland with an elbow. I never even got an opportunity to tell him about that, but yeah, he fractured my face, and I went to the hospital that night, and I wore a mask for a little bit.
The Lakers are a team going through a major transition, adding first-time head coach J.J. Redick and rookie guard Bronny James. His pops, LeBron James, will turn 40 in exactly 3 months from today, and LeBron is ready to roll after helping Team USA win gold at the Paris Olympics.
I've been playing all summer pretty much, so a little bit more advanced and everything. So excited about that. Excited about getting to work tomorrow, and it should be fun. We push each other. He pushed me, I push him. We push our teammates and vice versa. So just a very joyous moment for not only for myself but for our family.
We'll stick to the hardwood when we return. KTLA is an official broadcast home for Clippers basketball. James Harden and company held their media day in Inglewood. We'll hear from the Beard coming up.
You know, to me it's kind of unfair that they try to memorialize and celebrate the guy who's already dead, but they wouldn't do it when he was alive. But because of the gambling that he's done, Pete Rose, is going to be forever known and stained. I mean, they'll talk about him behind his back now. That's about it. Because that's one of the things and unsaid things that you never do in sports is bet against your teams or gamble, period. And yet how many times that actually had and not been caught. But now they haven't. Now they got to deal with it. Family's going to be, and the generations after that is going to be stuck with it. I mean, they'll talk about him behind his back now, and since he's dead, I'll probably tell you that, he was banned. What can we say? He screwed up, not us. Baseball's unforgiving. As much as I like the idea and ideology and the game itself, but the politics that runs it, and then the fans' reactions after that, I don't think I can deal with it.